Hi everyone. This is my 1 year, 5 month update. Hopefully, I get this video right. I actually recorded this video before, it was 14 minutes, and then I realized there was a YouTube audio playing in the background the entire time. Second time's the charm. Hopefully, I can condense what I said in the last video, or the one that I didn't make. But yeah, I've been losing weight still. This time much slower. Instead of 4 pounds a month, I lost only 3 pounds this month. Um, and it was kind of looking like I wasn't losing any weight at all with all the weight fluctuations until just the last like few days. I think unfortunately I just haven't been as disciplined. Um, I've been a bit more lax during my like on the weekend. I'll kind of splurge a bit and I'll get like a burrito and like chips and salsa or something as like my cheat meal for the week. Um, and then also the other thing is I haven't been as disciplined with my protein shakes. I used to make a protein shake in the morning, then I'd make protein ice cream in the evening. However, Starbucks, as you recall, my guilty pleasure are lattes because that's like the one thing keeping me sane on this diet. But anyways, Starbucks came out with like a protein latte, which I wanted to try out for the month and kind of experiment with. Also, I've just been lazy, so I've just been getting Starbucks instead of just making my protein shakes, which I probably shouldn't be doing. But when you have protein shakes for so long, protein shakes they just get like kind of disgusting after a while, and I just had to take a break from it because it was just getting kind of gross. Like the protein ice cream, I could eat that every day, but the protein shake in the morning is just kind of like I just had to take a break from that. So I tried the protein lattes. I do like them. Uh, and then even in the evening, I'll even maybe even have a second one in place of the protein ice cream because I don't want to deal with having to, do dishes with all the blender and all the parts for the blender and stuff like that. So I've just been lazy on that. But even though it's about the same amount of calories, it's like way more sugar and probably not as efficient as if I was having my protein shakes, unfortunately. But yeah, I just need to get better discipline on that. Um, so I've only lost 3 pounds for the month. I've also been experimenting with doing a upper body and lower body split. Before I was going into the gym every other day, and I was there for like 2.5 to 3 hours because I'm trying to do my entire full body workout, and it was just exhausting. I'd come home after work, I'd go straight to the gym after work. Then I'd get home at like 9 o'clock, and I'd have to go to bed by like 10:30 at the latest. Now I go every day except Friday, um, but my sessions are much shorter. They're only like an hour and a half. Lower body days, I'll do inner outer thighs, leg curl, leg extension. I'll do abs, and then I'll do one arm exercise where lifting. I think it's butterflies. Um, and then on upper body days, I'll do again like a shoulder exercise. I'll do a biceps, triceps, lower back, upper back, chest press, incline chest press. So I'll do like 7 exercises then. And then on the lower body, it's 6 exercises plus cardio. I do cardio on the lower body days, um, which has been going great. It's making gym much more manageable for me, which I do like. I just have to go every day now, though. The nice thing about it is I hit each exercise still 3 times per week, like I was before. But like sometimes the gym is just so crowded, or there's like someone hogging machine, and if there's like one machine left, and I'm not gonna wait for that person because like I just want to get out of there. Like I'm already there for an hour and a half. I'm not gonna like wait around for someone just sitting on the machine or like people hogging machines because the gym I go to is very packed. So sometimes it's hard to get a machine in particular that you want. And if that's the case, then I'll just leave. Yeah, I might skip a machine here and there, but since I'm hitting each exercise 3 times a week, if I miss a machine, it's like, oh, I only did that exercise twice this week. Darn. Um, which I would say is like the minimum that people say to do is at least twice a week, ideally three. If I'm doing stuff like 2.5 times a week, I'm good with that. So that's what I've been doing. Hopefully, I can lose weight 4 pounds next month instead of three if I'm more disciplined. But let me show you my spreadsheet so far. So here's where I am. Uh, in October, yeah, I was like 184 ish, and by the end of it, if you notice, like yeah, I was like 183. I was like fluctuating up and down a lot. I didn't feel like I was really making progress until like the last like couple days. It finally dropped, and I got to 178.4. I did hit 179 back on the 19th, but then I just kept climbing up again. So that's where I'm at now. As far as my progress photo, this is my progress photo from. Oh, it's showing October. I actually need to put in the progress photo for November in there. Okay. Okay. You may have seen a little clip. I added the November photo later. Um, but yeah, like the only thing I really noticed is like again the shoulders being more defined. I see like the kind of my stomach forming where like my abs would be. You see a little indentation here. Um, and that's kind of where I've been at. Let me there we go. Any other changes that I've noticed? Like when I lay down in bed, my stomach kind of goes like plop to the side, with like the sides. It's almost like a puddle of fat on the sides when I lay down on my back. Um, I hope that's not loose skin. I don't think so. I think it's really like loose fat that's like starting to like break up in my body. Like instead of like fat being like attached to organs and stuff, like it's becoming loose. So that's what I think it is. I don't think it's necessarily all skin. Um, when I look in the mirror, I do like see like some wrinkles of like loose skin, but it's like nothing major, which I am thankful for because I see a lot of people that started at the weight that I was at and they have a lot of loose skin, and I don't have that luckily. And I think my saving grace for that is one, I'm not losing weight super fast like they are. Um, and then two, when I did get up to 280 pounds when I was fat, I wasn't fat like that for that long relatively. I was basically at like the current weight that I am now. Um, and then I got that fat. I put on like 100 pounds over the course of like a year or two. Um, so pretty fast, just from like bad habits. So I wasn't holding on to that fat for very long. So my skin was like still acclimating to that new weight and stretching. So when I started to finally decide to exercise again, be healthy again, I think it was a lot easier for my skin to retract back to what it normally was. Um, luckily, but if I had remained that fat for like 5 plus years or 10 years, like a lot of people do, then there would be no going back. You would have loose skin. So luckily, I'm thankful I reversed that before I waited a few more years. Other than that, it's been a year and 5 months. Next month will be my 1.5 year anniversary, so I'll probably make a short video of my progress. I did finally hit my 180 pound goal 1 month early. Hopefully next month I'll get to 176, 175. Um, hopefully, depending on how fast I lose weight. And then from there, I might stretch my goal to hitting 160 by my 2 year mark. So we'll see how that goes, and I will see you guys next month.